So someday I'll be brave enough and put up these videos because I think it's important for people who are going through things like I've been going through without the care of what is somebody going to say, or what will family think, or how will it look. It's really hard to be in front of the camera. It's really hard to find the treasure, like Deirdre says. I just finished watching her video. I finally found the answer. And she's right. You dig around and you dig around. And I've always asked why. Why? Why me? Why this? Why that? Why them? Why? And I've always been so busy in trying to find the answer to why that I didn't stop to ask how, what, when, where, so I could break the cycle. And I haven't really been struggling with going on with FasterEFT. And I know that this works because it worked on some of the biggest stuff. And I know that I have issues that get triggered around Robert. And I figured out some of them have to do with an ex because his name was Robert. And I know that's not Robert from FasterEFT. But our mind plays those tricks. And it also plays the tricks of blaming others when we're really just blaming ourselves. And like Deirdre says, you have to find the treasure. You have to find the treasure in yourself. And decide when and where you're going to make the switch. And so, even though I play this game of mentally tapping when I'm going through something, there's this aggravation and frustration and resentment of doing this, regardless of where I am. And I find it especially hard to do in the presence of people who know what I'm doing. Because I really could give a flip for people who don't know, or that I don't know. And I figured out that the stressors that are happening this week come from knowing that in a week and a half we're going to be visiting my family again after 7 months. And there were a lot of things that happened prior to that, and I detached completely from everyone. I wanted so desperately to die. And I thought, if I run, if I escape, I'll get past it. But I was grasping for straws. I was grasping at anything and everything, and all bad decisions, all, at the moment, I guess they were all the decisions that I thought were the best decisions. And even though sometimes they didn't seem like the best decision, it just seemed like I was grown and I was going to make the decision that I thought was best for me, and nobody was going to tell me what to do or how to do it. And some of it was F you kind of stuff. So here I am 7 months later, and it's time to face the music, as they say. So I'm working through the emotions of how do I get through the triggering of family asking me the questions, why? When I'm at a place where I'm learning not to ask why, to ask how, when, how often, what, so that I can tap into that and flip or change the memory. The rest of the family hasn't gotten that. They didn't get the why memo. And they're going to continue to ask those questions. And it feels like I'm walking into a setback. And I miss them and I love them. But a lot of them aren't going to get it. And I have to be okay with it. And in knowing how FasterEFT works, then I have to be okay with not knowing. And that's really hard for me. I'm 41, and 41 years of my life, it's always been why. Why? Why did the baby pee from her belly button? Why did the baby have to have this or that procedure? Why did the child have to have this or that? Why couldn't she have done this? Why couldn't she have done that? Why would she do that? Why would she do this? Why can't she just follow orders? Why can't she just do what she's told? Why? All day long. I release all sadnesses, all fears, all emotional traumas, all angers, all judgments, all betrayals, all abandonments, helplessness, hopelessness, feelings of no control, rejections, intimidations, embarrassments, the question why, the process of being asked why, the interrogation, the disbelief, the misunderstandings, the no understandings, and everything else connected with this. I release and let it go. It is safe to let it go. I am safe to let it go. Peace. That's all for now. Just a few thoughts. And I'm sure they're scrambled, but it felt better to let it out.